Free your body and your mind.
Alright guys, so now the next thing that we're going to start building is going to be this video section that we have here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to come here, we're going to open up Atom. Okay, if you guys see a little difference from the last video is, yes, I changed the settings, I changed the UI to one dark, and I put the syntax of SETI. Okay, it's just, I don't know, I like dark themes and the syntax. All right, it's pretty simple. And I also made the font bigger because I know some people were like, man, Joe, make the fonts bigger, man. So I said, okay, cool, let's do it. All right, so let's move on. So we're gonna build this section here. So what exactly does this have? So there's one section here, right? And then we have a header, which is like the latest videos, and then from there we have like 4 boxes which we could use CSS grid for. Okay, so let's get started. All right, so let me see this logo, this one section. Let's go to the next section. So section, I'm gonna put in an ID of, let's say, media. Okay, close this tag. And you know what, sometimes when we have a lot of stuff here, we could just close this, you know, make our life easier. See, like we already finished this 2 sections. Let's, you know, close that down just like that, and then now we have more space to play with. Okay, so here we're gonna say we got this media section, we got a header, so we're gonna put in div class, let's just say title, name it title, which is easier. So latest videos. Okay, and then we have div, let's say class, let's put in videos. Okay, and then close this up. Okay, and here we're gonna do like this. If you download an Emmet, this is how you do it. So you will say video and then times 4, and that will create all 4 of them. Okay, I should create like a little small course on Emmet just for the people that don't know about it. Okay, so let's continue with this. What do we have in here? This for each video, what we're gonna put, let's just go find those videos from tekashi69. Okay, let's go to YouTube, say Tekashi. Okay, now let's put in Gummo. Blicky got the stiffy. All right, so let's get this. Let me see, where is it? Click here, embed. Now we get this iframe. Copy this from here. Let me see, what should we put? Social justice, so player, so video types. Yeah, that's fine. So copy this. We're gonna go into Atom again. Let me move this here. Okay, and we're gonna paste this here. Okay, save this. Let's get the next one, which is Gotti. Okay, embed. Copy this from here. Okay, paste this here. All right, now let's go back. Let's get another one. Let me see. 9. Is it Billy? Okay, get Billy out of here. copy. Okay, put this here. Let's see what else. CUDA. All right, share, embed, and copy this. All right, now we're gonna come here, put this here. Now as far as the width, we're just gonna say width 100% on all of them. And we're gonna save that. Now let's go to localhost 3000, and as you can see, we got all 4 videos here. Okay, cool. So we got the HTML done. Now let's work in the CSS. Okay, this was pretty easy. All right, we're gonna come all the way to the bottom. I'm gonna create for the ID. What was it? Media, I think that's what we named it. Let me see. ID media, yes. All right. Now in here we got the title. We're gonna put in background black. We're gonna say font size 1.1 rem. We're gonna say font weight 300. Text transform uppercase. We're gonna say max, let's say padding, let's say a padding of 20 pixels all around. Let's say text align center, and let's put in a width 100%, max width, let's put in 500 pixels, put in margin 0 auto, and save that. And there we go. Okay, now we're gonna change the font color to white. Okay, so we got that. Now next thing that we're gonna do in this media, we're gonna come here, we're gonna put in a padding of, let's say 80 pixels. Let me see, what was the padding that we put on this one? We put 100 pixels top and bottom. Okay, so let's do that. Padding 100 pixels top and bottom, and let's say 50 pixels left and right. Okay, cool. Now what we want to do, we want to also put this inside of a container. Totally forgot about this. So I'm gonna come here, close this. So the reason why we want this container is so all of them could be in this container of, I think, maximum width of 1400 pixels. So all of them could be in the same line. All right. So how was it we did this? We did container. Okay. So we got to put in everything that's inside of the media inside of a container. So go like that. Now we take all of this, cut it, and hold on. I think I didn't copy all of the divs. So cut it out, yes, and then now paste that in. Now I'm gonna select all, and I'm gonna beautify editor content. Okay. Just to clean up the HTML. Okay, as you can see, we are within the space. Now, one thing that I need to do, instead of putting the padding on 50% inside of the media for left and right, let's put the 0. We actually got to do this for this section here, the video section. So let's come here and say videos, put in padding 0, top and bottom, put in left and right 50 pixels. And as you can see, now it's evenly in there. You see? Straight line. That's what we want. We want everything to be clean. You know, the same lines cannot be spread out. Like, you know, if this thing is at 1400 pixels from here to there, this cannot be from here to here. Like, it has to all be in the same line. That's how you make a website that looks clean. Okay. So let me see. What else? What else do we do here? Okay. We're going to come here. We got the videos. I'm going to say display grid. Display grid. Okay. Now, one thing that I do remind you guys is if you work on CSS Grid or CSS Flexbox, always look at the documentation or what they have here, CSS tricks. Like sometimes there's so many different CSS properties that you just forget, right? It's impossible for you to remember every single property unless you use it every single day. Okay, so this is something that we're gonna use right now. So we're gonna say for this, let's come back here. We're gonna use grid template columns. Let's put in 50%. 50%. Okay. Save that. And as you can see, we got that. All right. Now the next thing that we want to do, we want to come here. We want to basically put in grid, I believe it's grid gap. So grid gap is gonna be 50 pixels. Okay. So now we got the grid gap of 50 pixels. Now the next thing that we want to do, we're gonna come here. Let me see. So we got grid gap, 50 pixels. We want to put a padding top and bottom actually of, let me look at the image, like how much, let's say 80 pixels. Okay. So 80 pixels. So there you go. So that's what we got so far. Okay, so that's looking fine. You know, when I made this, I didn't say, I wasn't thinking like, hey, it has to look exactly like that, because I know the different sizes of this might change how things work. So anyways, let's move on. So now we're gonna do video. Now we're basically editing each video. I'm gonna say border radius, say 4 pixels. Okay, border radius 4 pixels, overflow hidden. Okay, so now that makes sure that we have, you know, the little circle around basically the border radius. Okay. And now let me see, video, let's say, let me change this. See the iframe height, let's put in 100%. Okay. This video, we're gonna put in height of 300 pixels. And there you go. So now as you can see, we got the border radius at the bottom, border radius on the top. We got everything that we need. Okay. Now, let me see what else. Now we need to actually take the image and make it the background. So let's do that. So the image is actually, what is it? Group, album, bio, original.jpg. So let's rename this to something like bandana.jpg, which makes more sense. Okay. So now we're going to come here for videos. We're going to say background image URL. And then in here, we're going to put in slash img slash bandana.jpg. Okay. Semicolon at the end. Save that. Background size cover. Okay. Now, okay. So we actually put in the wrong place. So we're going to take this. We actually want this to be at the media. So now, there you go. Okay. There you go. Okay. So that's what we got so far. Now, one thing that we have to do is, you can see like the padding here is too much because we have padding on this and we have padding on the media ID itself too. So what we're going to do is on this thing, we're going to actually just say padding 0. Okay. On the videos. All right. And what we're going to do is on this title, I'm going to say margin 0, 0, and then 80 pixels and then 0. So we're basically just saying, hey, give this a margin at the bottom. Now let me see, why did it? Okay. So margin is giving us an error doing it like that. So you know what? Let's do it the other way. I don't want to spend too much time on this. So I'm going to say 80 pixels of padding for the videos on top, 50 left and right, and 0 at the bottom. So save that. And there you go. Okay, cool. Now, the next thing that we want to do, we want to put in a shadow on this. So we're going to use box shadow generator. Okay. So in this, we're going to say 0, 0. And you know what? Maybe like 5 pixels. We're going to put in blur radius 0. Put this as 0. Okay. And let me just see how that looks. Okay, so for each video, we're gonna put in this box shadow. Okay. Save that. Okay, that looks fine. It's not great, so let's tweak it a little bit. Okay. Okay, hold on. Jesus Christ, I can't copy this thing. Okay. Save that. Something that you're gonna see, we missed a semicolon, so it kind of broke. That's why I like the auto save, auto beautify on save, because if, let's say, I miss something, I miss a semicolon, as soon as I save, automatically you see, okay, this thing is wrong. So I could see exactly where I need to fix it. So I could save this, and I think that's pretty good. All right. I mean, we could probably tweak it a little bit more, but I don't have time for that. All right, you guys could definitely tweak it a little bit more for that if you guys want, as far as like the you know, the box shadow. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the next thing, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, the next video should be, what else is here? Day 6ix9ine. Okay, we're here, kids. So I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Bye. This video is brought to you by CodingPhase.com and all of its members. Make sure you go visit the website. It's the only place where you're gonna learn how to become a web developer with real projects. Take it from me, it's your boy Joe, back at it again. CodingPhase.com. Keep it real, keep it trill.